Hi, I'm TaLynn Kel, and I am in Atlanta at DragonCon 2018, where I cannot stop sweating, and I'm so serious, it's been 20 minutes.
I understand.
And I am here with...
Tasheka Gipson.
And Tasheka is here dressed as, if you don't recognize it, I am ashamed of you. This is Guinan from Star Trek The Next Generation, and you guys all need to know who this is. So how did you choose this cosplay?
Well, I chose this cosplay because I grew up watching Star Trek with my dad, and Guinan was my favorite character on Star Trek The Next Generation, even though she wasn't permanent, but she had like 29 episodes, so she was on there a lot.
Yes, she was. So why was she your favorite character?
Basically, because she was sort of she was the bartender or whatever in 10 Forward, and she was the one everybody went to talk to about their problems, and I liked her outfits.
Okay, now that I can understand. So I know you outside of like the whole DragonCon thing, but I do know that this is your first year cosplaying. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So why'd you start?
Oh, it's kind of a multitude of things. I kind of was interested in it, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't see a whole lot of black people doing it when I first started coming to DragonCon. Mm-hmm. And they may have been doing it, and I just didn't know where they were.
Right.
You know, so I didn't see it much, and I was kind of like, I don't know, you know. And then when I went to, what is it called? Don't let me say the name wrong. Atlanta Sci-Fi Fantasy Expo.
MallCon.
Back at North DeKalb Mall.
MallCon.
Yeah, that one. You know, there were a lot of black cosplayers there, you know? And so I saw the Cosplay Your Way panel, and then I came to your panel, and I was just so like, wow, like black people are actually doing this. And that kind of gave me encouragement, right? Mm-hmm. And then when so this is one that I've always wanted to do since I first started coming here. And then my other cosplay that you saw, the Queen Ramonda from Black Panther, I was just blown away by the beauty of that outfit in the movie. And I was like, I want to be that. I want to feel regal and queenly, because I never feel like that in real life, you know?
Aww.
So yeah, what's that? Got hooked up with the designer and got it commissioned. I was Queen Ramonda on Thursday and Friday.
I've seen it. You look awesome. Because you wore that OnyxCon last weekend too, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you look awesome in it every time.
Thank you. So I enjoyed it. I felt like pretty for a change, you know?
I hate hearing you say that. You're beautiful.
Well, thank you. But the lack of dates doesn't support that.
No. You know what? Beauty, honestly, it does. It comes from within, and it shines out. Like the number of people who tell me that they think I'm so pretty, I'm like, I don't know what y'all looking at. I really don't. I see what I look like. I don't know where y'all getting this from, but it's there. You just have to believe it.
Yeah. Well, I try to, but it's hard when you're, it's hard to get a date.
Well, okay, so
look, if there are any single guys out there who are into sci-fi fantasy, hit me up. I'm on Facebook.
Now, see, the dating part, that's different, and that's just because men are trash. So that's not really you.
Well, you managed to find somebody, so.
I will admit, he's kind of an exception. We have our own issues with it. Like, I had to make some allowances for some ridiculousness,
right.
But,
Well, nobody's, especially no man, is perfect.
Yeah,
right?
but I couldn't imagine myself with anybody else. Like, if I wasn't with him, I'd be single, because men are jacked. Oh, God.
Yeah. And that's why I'm 43 and still single.
Yeah, I was meaning to be that.
It has to be the right guy, or I'd just rather be by myself.
That's exactly how it should be. Okay, so what, are you done with DragonCon? Is this your last day, or are you coming back through?
I'll probably come, assuming I'm feeling well tomorrow, which I've definitely much improved. Yesterday I wasn't able to make it, I wasn't feeling well, but I feel a lot better today, so I'll probably, assuming I feel the same way, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be cosplaying though.
Hey, this shit's a lot of work, I understand.
I need one day where I can actually go to some panels and not be stopped and,
you feel the cos celebrity now.
I was like, that first, when I walked into OnyxCon, one of the ladies there, I walked into the art studio or whatever, and she's like, oh my God, you're beautiful. And I was like, wow, nobody's told me that before.
Oh, see, that's something you need to hear. You need to hear that more often. You are beautiful.
Thank you, TaLynn. I appreciate that. You are too.
Oh. I'm sweaty. Anywho, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me today. I really appreciate it, and I also know that you were a little worried about this.
Yeah, a little nervous. I hadn't done an interview before. So.
It's just a conversation, though. Was that so bad?
No, it wasn't too bad. Not too bad.
You can't say it was good?
It was, I was a little nervous. I'm still a little nervous, but it was a good conversation.
Well,
I enjoy talking to you.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
And you were one of my inspirations, too, for doing this cosplay, because not only were you a black cosplayer, but a plus-size woman.
That's right.
So that also made me feel like, you know, more encouraged to try this out, too.
Well, I'm glad that you did, and I'm glad that I'm seeing you out and about living, like, just doing the stuff you want to do.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it, and it's been like, you know, queen for a day or whatever. People's like, can I take your picture? Can I take your picture?
Well, thank you again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your DragonCon.
Okay, thank you. You too.
All righty.